Touring the island of Antigua, we were able to experience many things. We spent a lot of time hiking as the water wasn't clear enough to snorkel. Inside English Harbour is Nelson's Dockyard, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Royal Navy used the dockyard to repair its massive fleet. The buildings were built in 1725 and so on. The really cool thing about the dockyard is that many of the buildings have been restored and are operational businesses today. The old sail repair loft is a current sail shop. There's a lot of information in the museum. I could spend a lot of time in there. A short hike up the steep steps carved into the rocks are the remains of Fort Berkeley. Fort Berkeley has a beautiful stone road that was constructed by the slaves. Everything from the stones, the building material, sand, food, cannons were all carried up by African slaves to build the fort that protected the western edge of English Harbour. While walking along its walls, you'll find yourself surrounded by local wildlife. Yes, the goats here are wild. Protecting the east side of English Harbour are the remains of Fort Shirley. The buildings are bigger and more laid out, as this side was all built by the Royal Artillery. We spent the entire day hiking this area as it covers a large portion of the hill. The buildings were grand, the architect was beautiful, and there were many things to see. But the view of English and Falmouth Harbour are stunning. If you trek through the overgrown brush, you can find some of the remains of Fort George. Visible are the remains of the archway that was amazing and stunning. Brent decided to stick his head in an old building, startling some bats and earning a squeal from Brent. Antigua was known for its sugar plantations back in the day. We stopped to see Betty's Hope, which was the most successful agricultural enterprise during the centuries of slavery. It was the first large-scale twin mill operation in Antigua. We could see parts of the rum distillery, old barns, plants, trees that were all brought over by the slaves from Africa that still grow on the property today. Slave families used to live in huts of this size and build. The slaves provided the labor force for the plantation, where goods such as tobacco, sugar, rum, and spices were all sent back to Europe for trading. The tops of the windmills rotated with the direction of the wind, as modern-day windmills do today. Old remains of windmills are found all over Antigua's landscape. We spent many hours hiking to find them, hopefully not disturbing the many bees or wasp hives that now seem to call them home. We hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the historical sites of Antigua. Please check out our website to read about our adventures. Click on the menu tab to see all the different stories. Click the subscribe button and on the bell to receive updates. Thank you for following along on our adventures.